Conan, destined to bear the jeweled crown of Aquilonia upon a troubled brow.
Hello, and welcome to Cynic Critique, the show where we get real with cult films. I'm your host, Brian, and I'm joined by my bro-host, Thomas.
Hello.
This podcast is brought to you by Resonance Ronin, broadcasting from outside the algorithm, spotlighting films worth fighting for. This week, we're stepping into sandals and practicing magic to discuss Conan the Barbarian and Conan the Destroyer.
Yeah, so we'll just go straight in for Conan the Barbarian from 1982.
Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good.
It was on a budget of $2 million, and it grossed $68,851,475. Directed by John Milius, and also written by John Milius and Oliver Stone. Edward Summer was uncredited on story, and it's based on the works of Robert E. Howard. And it stars Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan, James Earl Jones as Tulsa Doom, Max von Sydow as King Osric, Sandal Bergman as Valeria, Jerry Lopez as Subutai, and Mako as the wizard / narrator.
Yeah.
Because this film needed a narrator.
Of course it did.
The synopsis: a powerful warrior seeks to avenge the genocide of his people and the murder of his parents at the hands of a snake cult.
Yeah.
So that's the movie Conan the Barbarian.
Really simplified synopsis for a very simple film.
Yeah. Well, what do you expect?
I'm sorry, I thought I liked this film.
It's a horrible thing to say.
I don't dislike this film.
You like this film?
But I remember it being better.
What do you mean?
I remember it being better.
I don't know what you mean. It is what it is. It's Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, but I thought it was better.
I don't know how it can be better than that. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan.
The story just feels flimsy. Okay, how it jumps from like one scene to another. And it wouldn't work without the narrator.
Well, yeah, why you have a narrator? He tells you what's happening.
I know, but I shouldn't need a narrator.
Yeah, but there's a lot of travelling, so it just jumps through the travelling.
I believe in film, narration should be to give you internal monologues of the character, like in a noir film.
It was supposed to be Arnold Schwarzenegger, wasn't it, doing the narration, but they decided the Austrian accent weren't good enough.
It's a shame, it's supposed to be Celtic. What?
Just getting flashbacks to Highlander.
Practically the same film. That's not very good either.
They're not anything alike.
Men with swords going around killing each other.
They're different. They're completely different.
They both have a high cool status I'll never understand.
They're good films.
Both have better series.
The Conan series was awful. We tried the pilot.
I was referring to the animated one. I like the animated Conan.
Yeah,
that was my Conan. I don't know what this is.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger swinging a sword about for 2 hours. What's not to love?
Hey, his swordplay skills in this are brilliant, to be fair. There is some stuff to like about it.
I don't know. I think they're a bit slow, but I thought he was pretty good.
You thought they were slow?
Yeah.
It's a big broadsword.
Yeah, I know, but he's very slow.
Okay.
I think he should be faster. Look at him. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. But he didn't want to kill people swinging that.
I'm going to hurt more people as well, because I said I don't particularly understand the fascination with this, and I've already basically said that about Highlander, but I also don't understand the fascination with James Earl Jones. I mean, what? This is audio, so I'm going to have to say Thomas is really laughing into his hand and not making a sound.
It's because the James Earl Jones references I have are really not James Earl Jones, right?
Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
And no, I don't want to say what they are. I don't want to get on my code.
Yeah. You said Oliver Stone wrote this.
Yeah.
People know him for...
Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
The Doors.
Yeah. He wrote Apocalypse Now.
Yeah.
JFK.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a big writer-director.
Yeah.
And a friend of Arnie, I believe.
Probably. Who's not a friend of Arnold?
Trump. If we're gonna Apparently they don't like each other.
Why would they? One's really cool, and the other one's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Some people might want to pick which titles they have, but we all know.
I'm sure they know.
Yeah.
And some of those people that know, they'll be wrong.
Yeah, probably. I thought you were going to say you don't understand the people's fascination with Max von Sydow.
Before we really get into this, should we preface why we've done these films as well?
Yeah, sure.
Do you want to say?
No, you can.
Okay. We chose these because there was a new Red Sonja reboot movie coming out this year, and I could never find a UK release date. And now it's got to the time of recording. It turns out we've had a UK release date. So we will be covering that film now, but unfortunately our plans have changed. So, because we could have done the 3 Conans together, including the reboot with Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
And the Red Sonja movie and the reboot movie together.
Yeah. All the 80s ones and then the reboot ones.
Yeah. But as it turns out, we're now doing these Conan films. Red Sonja, Conan reboot, Red Sonja reboot.
Yeah.
As a separate episode.
Which is crazy.
So,
in a way, it's kind of the ones that are trying to follow on these, I guess. I don't know.
While we speak of Red Sonja, 2 characters from this appear in that film.
Yeah.
Or 2 actors from this appear in that film.
Yeah.
We'll keep that as a mystery for next week's episode, I guess.
Yeah, alright. Some people will know.
Yeah, they will. I didn't know.
No?
No.
No.
You didn't know.
I knew one of them.
Yeah, I knew one of them.
Everyone knows one.
Yeah.
I'll reveal which one next week.
Yeah.
Some of you may be surprised.
Also, one thing I did like about this film, and I never knew, because I wouldn't say I'm a massive fan of the actor, but I like watching them in things, and I didn't know they were in this film, and they're unrecognisable. But I'd like to say William Smith as Conan's father, incredible.
Yeah.
This predates The Fresh Prince as well, so kudos there.
Alright. You've clearly got the wrong guy.
I don't think so.
I think you're thinking of
Summertime.
Will Smith, William Smith.
Well, yeah, I'm guessing this is before he got cool. That's how names work.
Yeah, sure.
No, the one thing I do like about this is
just one thing.
One definite thing. That isn't Arnie. And I guess it comes from the direction. I like the seriousness and the sort of like aim for realism, if you know what I mean, with the props and the weapons and the swordplay and stuff. It felt like a very realised world compared to its sequel that we'll discuss after.
Yeah.
This is the better one for me anyway.
Well, this is like the best one of the lot, really. Spoilers.
So many spoilers already.
I know.
But no, there's stuff in this that I particularly liked. And locations as well. It's obvious they shot on locations with this, which is phenomenal.
Yeah. Like I say, the overall look of this one is really good, actually.
Yeah.
I'm going to say pretty good, and now I know it's really good. Yeah. You probably disagree with me, but for me, this is one of them fantasy films that are almost Lord of the Rings.
God, it's not even near Lord of the Rings.
For me. You don't understand. Imagine Lord of the Rings, but Arnold Schwarzenegger in it. Unbeatable.
Oddly enough, I was listening to a podcast today where they cover cancelled films. It's called The Cancelled Movie Report. And they did Arnie, but in a cancelled Planet of the Apes movie, and there's characters in it named from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So there's that. Where would that rate? Above this? Below this? Above Lord of the Rings?
Planet of the Apes is more sci-fi, yeah.
Not this one. Although a little sci-fi, yeah.
Yeah.
It had Arnie in it.
That's all you want in a movie.
I would say if you've got Arnie in your movie, you're heading towards gold for sure.
Yeah, that's why nearly if you watch an Arnold movie and you're disappointed at the end of it, and you're kind of like, what was wrong with it?
What I particularly like about Arnie, especially in a lot of the 80s and 90s films where he's like at his peak, it's the fact that he normally plays an American.
Yeah.
And they just never explain it. It just cracks me up. He's so unique.
He is, eh?
So it makes it funny, like in like Jingle All the Way, when they're trying to pass him as like an everyman sort of thing.
Yeah, kind of adds to the comedy there.
Yeah. To be honest, is where Arnie, I think, is great with his comedy. Even in this.
Yeah.
There's some moments where he clearly knows his limits in acting, so he just leans into the comedy aspect side to help just pull it through and make him charming.
Yeah.
This is also the film that led him to be Terminator, apparently.
Awesome.
And he was the only choice for the role, apparently.
Of course.
Or the first choice, anyway.
Yeah.
I can't remember which I read now.
Yeah. Yeah, they're sewing on Pumping Iron.
There's also some good miniature work in this.
Yeah. So that weren't really Arnold. I was looking at a very miniature figurine of Arnold.
No, just all the people around him. No, they used miniatures to expand the city of Shadiza, with a 4-foot palace and a 120-foot model made to appear massive, with obviously no CGI.
Yeah, don't imagine CGI.
I also like the music on this, and I don't have the guy.
Yeah, the music was pretty good.
It's Basil Polidoris. He's the composer for RoboCop.
Yeah.
Hunt for Red October.
Yeah.
The Blue Lagoon. Don't know why I said it like that, but...
Don't know. Why'd you say it like that?
He did Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles as well.
Awesome.
And thanks to looking him up, I've just seen there's a Conan the Barbarian Unchained documentary in 2000 that we could have maybe watched before.
Oh, well.
Oh, he did the music for Starship Troopers and Free Willy 3.
Amazing.
And Under Siege 2 and Free Willy 2. So yeah, he's done quite a bit of stuff. White Fang even as well.
Awesome.
But yeah, the score to this is particularly great, I think. To be honest, there's not a lot bad about this film. For me, it's the story.
What's wrong with it?
It's how it's told. It's very weak and uninteresting, and it just meanders too long for me.
That's your problem.
And I don't like the narration. No one would have a clue what was going on with this film without the narration.
I do.
Okay.
I don't really think it's needed.
Okay.
I'm fine without it.
Okay.
He travels, he gets in a bit of bother, he moves on.
See, that's something as well. Conan in the original novels by the, I forgot his name. I always want to say Edgar Rice Burroughs, but that's Tarzan and John Carter of Mars, isn't it?
Robert E. Howard.
Yes. In the books, Conan was an adventurer, never a slave.
Yeah.
That's borrowed from...
Call the Conqueror.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the same writer, though.
Yeah. We could have probably watched Call the Conqueror as well.
With Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had enough of Fantasyland.
Yeah.
And we still haven't watched the Red Sonjas.
Look forward to the new one.
Yeah.
Because I actually do quite enjoy the new Conan as well.
Yeah.
There's just something about this and Destroyer even that they seem a little slow. I would say Red Sonja is better than these two Conan films, if I remember right.
You might think so.
I think everyone else does as well.
No.
Don't be like that. I'm allowed to think other people are allowed to think like me.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I know your opinions, and I don't agree with a lot of them.
Yeah, I know.
People might disagree with that and think I do agree with you on a lot of things, but we don't. We hate each other.
Yeah, that's true. We're having to do this through a war, like when you go to prison.
Yeah. Because he's been locked up for his poor taste in film.
It's actually you that's been locked up for your poor taste in film.
Let me believe what I want to believe.
Who's the one in the padded cell here?
You.
Yeah, but that's for comfort.
What do you think mine's for?
Prescription.
Fair enough.
Annie actually said that this was the first time he actually worked with proper actors or something like that.
Yeah.
Meaning James Earl Jones and Max von Sydow, and apparently they coached him in acting.
Yeah. I think it's really obvious.
James Earl Jones was a late addition to this due to Broadway commitments.
Yeah.
So, pretty good, because people seem to like him in this.
And what are your thoughts on him in this?
He's alright. I haven't seen much James Earl Jones. I've seen this, Star Wars, and that cool Ryan Reynolds movie where the police have the building in lockdown and they play a poker game and share stories.
That sounds like a really weird dream you had.
Ryan Reynolds, that Tom Hardy looking fellow.
Eric Palladino.
Yeah, and James Earl Jones. I can't remember who the other guy is.
Can't think now either.
Good actor though, whoever the other one was. I knew them, but I can't think who it is now.
Yeah.
I can't even remember the name of the movie, and I really like that film.
I know. We'll try and find it for next week.
Yeah, and we'll cover it. Instead of Red Sonja and Conan.
Yeah.
Also, Thorson, who plays Thorgrim, one of Tulsa Doom's lieutenants, was a bodybuilder and martial artist.
Yeah.
And Ben Davidson, who was Rexer, the other lieutenant for Doom, was a former Oakland Raider. That's a sports team, but I forgot which sport team now. It could be football, it could be hockey.
I'll be honest, I thought it was a thing about his character.
No.
Just got the image of Conan hunting down some raiders.
And this, I think they failed, but apparently they cast Mako as the wizard and narrator because of his solid theatrical background, lending gravity and continuity through his voiceover.
Yeah.
I think there were better voices. It should have been Arnie. If it was Arnie, it'd be much more entertaining and it would feel right.
Yeah.
But there were also not many stunt doubles available for this either as well, which meant that's another reason Arnie, Sandal Bergman and Jerry Lopez performed their own stunts, or many of their own stunts anyway.
Yeah. Great job.
Yeah. Arnold spent a lot of time training, though, to do the choreography on this, and I think it shows. There's some really great technique in there, I think, for a broadsword as well like that.
Yeah.
I don't think you see it much in films.
No.
My only other example is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
With,
Virgo Morgan starting.
Yeah. I'm not even sure if that's his real name now we've been seeing it so long. Viggo Mortensen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that.
Goddamn Sonny and Philly. It's going to get me arrested.
You deserve it, though.
Be going to cinema cell.
That should be a thing.
I'll let you ponder on that a little more.
Yeah.
But the training that Arnold went with was with a master called, this is where I'm going to butcher a name probably, Kiyoshi Yamazaki.
Yeah.
For the drilling of the fight choreographies and so on.
Yeah. Apparently they all trained with him.
Right, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And the swords were handmade for this as well, with carbon steel.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
They're great swords.
They cost 10 grand each.
Wow.
I don't know if that's then, or if it's been, for inflation for now. And obviously there were lighter replicas crafted for combat as well.
I should hope so.
Yeah.
I knew Arnold weren't swinging around on a big metal sword.
The heavy blades were made for close-ups.
Yeah, of course they were.
And then there were special effects swords that sprayed blood and so on like that.
Awesome.
And apparently real animal blood was used for puddle effects.
Yeah. I saw that. That was pretty cool.
In one stunt, Sandal Bergman accidentally sliced her finger.
Gosh, did.
I hope I'm saying her name right.
I believe so. That's why I said it, I think.
Yeah.
She's really cool in this.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
And-
the thief's pretty good though. It's a bootay.
I think so.
Yeah, I like their first meeting where he's chained up and
Yeah.
what is it Arnold says too? Well,
I need you.
no, that's the next one.
Yeah, I know, but I like to think that's his catphrase.
It's like a bit of a joke in there about have a good laugh about it.
I can't think what it is.
No, I can't know. God damn it.
You should write them down if you want to use them.
I didn't think we'd be recording like a week later.
Also, getting in shape for this film inspired Arnie to go for the Mr. Universe again.
Yeah, of course he did.
And he won,
Yeah, of course he did.
which is apparently a bit of a controversy, but I don't know why.
Kurt Arnold, it's probably getting a bit more known after
Yeah, maybe.
doing some films, so they were like, hang on, you're voting for him because you think he's cool. And he is. They were right about it, so.
And also, thanks to this, I get one of my favourite films.
Yeah.
From my childhood, yeah.
He-Man.
It is. It's Masters of the Universe with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Yeah, MGM's metal toy tie-in attempt stripped Conan of his brutal persona, gave him blonde hair, and rebranded him, inadvertently sparking the creation of He-Man.
That's cool, because one of my favourite childhood things was created through Conan as well. The animated series Skeleton Warriors.
That lasted all of 13 episodes.
Yeah.
It was good, though.
I believe that has something to do with that He-Man movie, though. I can't think how...
The writer, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's the writer.
If anyone wants the origin of that, anyway, the creation of Skeleton Warriors was because someone went to watch a live Conan
Yeah,
performance thing.
Yeah, like Universal Studios or something,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
They really like the
Yeah.
skeletal warriors.
Yeah.
So that became a thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Conan.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, there's a lot to like about this film, and I think that's mostly, like I said, the story is really what lets this down for me. Everything else I could adore, but the story makes it such a hard watch.
I disagree. I think it's a lot of fun.
And I think if it weren't for Annie being in it, I would probably have never watched it more than once.
That's probably true, unfortunately, but it's a lot of fun. So I don't know. It depends who they'd have cast instead. And don't say Stallone, because that would have been really weird.
Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren would have been awesome, though.
He'd have been really young, though, back then, wasn't he, in 84?
Yeah, he would, but...
Because isn't he only like 24 or something in Masters of the Universe?
Is he?
I'm not sure. He's pretty young, though, isn't he?
I don't know. Try to think how old he'd be in Rocky 4.
Young.
Yeah.
Yeah, or younger than you think, anyway, if I'm right.
Right.
This is where I learned that he's like 30.
42.
He'd be 27
Yeah.
when this was out.
Yeah, I know, in his 30s. He is in his 30s when he He-Man then.
Yeah, early 30s.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that. Yeah, he's 28 when he's in Rocky 4.
Yeah.
Good old Dolph.
Great, isn't
Yeah. I think we've gone off track.
he? It happens, don't worry
That's what
about
happens when we record late.
it. Yeah. Yeah. We don't know what we're on about. Conan the Barbarian, right?
I can barely remember the film.
Yeah.
The fake blood had to be mixed with vodka to prevent it from freezing when they were filming in the mountains of Spain.
Incredible.
Some actors even swallowed it and asked for more. I bet they did. Dirty actors.
Horrible thing to say.
Well, they swallowed it and asked for more.
God, stop saying that.
Dirty actors.
Get your own podcast if you start saying weird stuff.
I'm just saying what I've wrote.
You wrote that?
Well, I found it, yeah. Some actors even swallowed it and asked for more. That's what it said. The other one with the problem, it's in relation to the fake blood mixed with vodka.
Yeah, I know what it's in relation to.
Well, what are you getting at?
The bit after that you kept saying.
That they swallowed it and asked for more?
Dirty act.
Well, they are, aren't they? We don't know what the fake blood is. Earlier, the fake blood was real blood from animals.
Yeah.
And now they're saying there's fake blood.
Yeah.
I think that's contradictory.
I think you're contradictory.
People are contradictory by nature.
Yeah, we had this discussion last week.
Oh, did we? Don't remember.
Yeah, we were talking about Conan as well.
Were we?
No.
I was thinking, why were we talking about Conan? Last week's film was Inception
Yeah.
and Extracted/Extraction.
Yeah. It's good to remember why we're here.
One thing that cracks me up with this film is they say Conan's a slave,
Yeah.
and they show him pushing that big wheel around, chained up.
Yeah.
He's a slave. What is he eating to get them muscles? And why has he got so many muscles in places he wouldn't have muscles from just pushing a wheel?
Don't know. He'd have really died if he was just doing that and not eating.
I agree with you, though. We should have maybe listened to the commentary to see if Arnie talks about how Conan got into shape.
If every Arnie movie has commentary and it goes on about like how the character got in shape,
Yeah.
I'd love it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, not him personally.
Yeah, but like how that character would in that time and setting.
Of this character had been pushing that wheel
Yeah.
and been eating like all this, that, and the other.
Yeah.
And then you're like, Arnold, why are they feeding this slave
Yeah.
so much?
Yeah, he's like, he would have to do more than just push it. He would have to maybe stand still and do some resistance work and let it push against him. And when they bring him a part of the cow, he threatens them for a full one. Protein.
Yeah.
He would also have to drink lots of water.
I thought you could say blood.
Dirty actor. Also, the line it quotes as niche at the beginning of the film, it's not niche.
No.
It's actually a paraphrase by G. Gordon Liddy, but they accredit it to niche, and it's not.
Interesting.
I'm not sure if I'm saying niche right. There's a Z in it, but there's a T and a Ch there as well. Makes it hard to say.
Yeah.
I'm dyslexic, by the way.
I think you say that every week. It was a problem with your handwriting, and even when you've gone to screen, it's still like, I don't know what these words are.
I have a degree in English and history, goddammit. Not that you could tell.
No, you keep reminding me every time I go on about how you can't read.
It makes me feel good.
I've not been able to read.
No. And the fact I have a degree in English.
What film are we discussing?
Conan the Barbarian.
Jason Momoa?
No, it's still the Arnie one. You had stuff to say, you've barely said anything.
I don't know what.
You're basically saying you want to move to Destroyer, because I don't really think we've said much about Barbarian.
Said loads. How long we've been talking?
Half an hour, but you've barely said a word about it.
I said I already liked it, Brian.
Yeah, but you haven't said what you liked about it.
I pretty much agreed with a lot on what you said.
I know, but I said I didn't like the film.
I know, but I like it. I don't really know why you don't like it.
I just find it really dull.
Everything you go on about that you're liking it, I think, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I know, but the story sucks.
The story doesn't suck.
And now I know that it's not even Conan's story, it's Cull's story. I'm just like, I don't even like Conan. I thought I liked Conan. I liked his little backstory, but it turns out it's Cull that I like.
But you didn't even like that movie.
I was going to say, I don't even think I liked the Kevin Sorbo movie. I like him as Hercules.
Yeah.
Oh, my brain feels like Swiss
You like
cheese.
Arnold as Hercules.
I've not seen that. I need to. He's in New York, Thomas.
I thought he was in California.
No, it's called Hercules in New York.
Yeah, but Arnold Schwarzenegger is always in California.
No, he's the governor of California.
Not anymore.
Well, he was, and he always will be to me. Somebody asked me who's the governor of California, I'd be like, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
So I guess say Conan.
He repairs roads out of his own pocket.
Yeah, good old Conan.
So you've got nothing more to add about...
I want to know why you don't really like the story. What's wrong with the story?
It's terribly paced and structured. I feel like scenes could swap around and it wouldn't really matter until as long as the start and end were in the right places.
I don't think you were paying attention.
I don't think it gave me enough to pay attention.
It's a great looking film.
Yeah, it's great looking. Again, great looking. Not story related though, is it?
I just don't understand what you don't like about it.
I don't know, it just makes my brain want to turn off.
Now you know how I felt watching Inception.
It's not that bad.
I prefer Conan over Inception.
It looks better.
Damn right it does.
Inception's just all like blue and steel. It looks like the Dark Knight.
It's all orange.
It's not all orange.
No.
Arnie wasn't orange. He was bronze. He was a bronze behemoth.
Duke Callahan does the cinematography on this, by the way.
Who?
Duke Callahan.
Dude Callahan.
Duke.
Yeah. Like a Mondo Duke.
Sure.
That means a big poo.
Sure.
No, anyway, who is he? I know the name.
Do you?
Yeah.
Don't really know why you know the name.
Why?
He don't really do much.
Well, maybe it's because I looked it up.
Probably. I'll tell you what he does do, though. 15 episodes of Miami Vice.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love Miami Vice.
I know.
Anyway, you want to move us to Destroyer then, yeah? You've got nothing to add about Barbarian.
I've said all I can say about Barbarian.
Yeah, I think Zach Cregger did a great job with it. It's a film that bisects into another film, like halfway in. It's great.
They're in a movie called The Destroyer, right?
I hope so.
We'll find Destroyer and pair it with Barbarian.
I think we might actually.
Call it Conan.
No, but also yes.
Conan question mark.
Yeah, and we'll talk about Conan O'Brien.
Instead of the movie's Barbarian.
This episode is maybe the worst episode we've ever recorded. Add that to the description.
I'll write the best.
That's not what I said.
That's why it's the best.
Anyway, I'm moving us along.
Go on.
So we jump from 82 to 84.
Yeah.
The same year as Terminator, I believe.
Yeah.
For Conan the Destroyer.
You're afraid of magic.
When it comes from evil.
This will.
Made on a budget of an estimated $18 million, only grossing $31,042,036. Now directed by Richard Fleischer, with a story by Roy Thomas and Jerry Conway, and a screenplay by Stanley Mann. That sounds like if Stanley turned himself into a superhero. The synopsis, as IMDb has it, is Conan leads a ragtag group of adventurers on a quest for a princess. It stars, as you guessed, Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan the Destroyer, the resilient barbarian on a new, perilous quest. Then we've got Olivia d'Abo as Princess Jenna, Grace Jones as Zula, Wilt Chamberlain as Bombata, Tracy Walter as Malak. Mako returns to be Akira the Wizard, and Sarah Douglas is Queen Taranis. Don't think we need anybody else, do we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. So, what do you want to say about this one?
It's great, isn't it? Move on.
Wow.
I enjoy this one, but not as good as the first one.
No, it's not. I like a lot of the set work on this, though.
Yeah.
There's a Hall of Mirrors bit in this, which is apparently reference to Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
I don't know why they decided they're going to reference Enter the Dragon.
Why not?
I mean, it just seems a bit weird. It's not a great reference either, is it, how it's done, I don't think.
No. Pretty cool scene, though.
Yeah, it's alright. I think that's the scene where Andre the Giant is. I think he's the big creature. He is in this. He's, let me get it. He's Dagoth, the monstrous creature Conan must face. Oh, he's the one at the climax. So he's the creature at the end.
Yeah.
My bad. That would mean, I'm thinking of Manape, I guess, or Toth Ammon.
Pat Roach.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good singer, ain't he, Papa Roach?
Christ.
What?
Yeah. Grace Jones is bloody hilarious in this.
She is brilliant in this. And I'd like to add that this has a Batman link. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
I mean, the obvious one is Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But now we have Tracy Walter, if I've got the right guy. Malik is the cheeky, cunning thief guy. And he plays Bob the Goon in 89 Batman.
Yeah, he does.
He's my number one.
I mean, he was Jack Nicholson's number one.
And mine.
Okay.
Jack Nicholson's a man of taste. So what do you want to say about this one?
It's something I noticed while watching the first one. I pointed it out to you about it being like, a lot of fantasy stuff like this, and it's what Dungeons and Dragons come on from, because they all have like their own class, like you mentioned. That's the thief.
Yeah.
Conan's the barbarian or warrior, whatever it is. In like some things I know have it as a barbarian class. Can't remember what it is, but it's usually a warrior, I think.
Yeah.
But this one really hammers down on it with the Tower of the Elephant and some other places. Shadizar itself, apparently, a debauched city, and the heart of Ahriman, connecting to Zoroastrian mythology. I don't really know. I'm not really a Dungeons and Dragons guy, but like I said, a lot of fantasy stuff always has all these like certain characters. Lord of the Rings even has like your character types as well, and your different species.
Yeah.
I know you're not really a fantasy guy, either am I really, but you seem oblivious to it. It's quite funny.
Oblivious to what?
Like fantasy tropes and things like that. You just seem to be like, I don't understand this. And I'm just like, oh, that's like so-and-so and whatever else. And you were just like, oh yeah. I'd never really thought about it.
I just care not for fantasy. Lord of the Rings is as close as I get, I think.
Conan?
I guess.
I don't know.
It's not the animated series, though, is it?
No, it's better.
That had snake people in it.
This did. Well, the
Not
first
really.
one did. Yeah, it did.
They weren't the same. I like the snake people in the animated series.
Yeah, but they weren't really cartoony.
I know, but they felt more like snake people.
Yeah, I know, but I like them in Conan the Barbarian more.
I know you wanted to say about the writers of this, or the people that did the story for this anyway.
Oh yeah, Roy Thomas and Jerry Conway.
Yeah.
They're big comic book guys, worked at Marvel. They did a lot of stuff. Christ, it's quite hard to go on.
I want to say Jerry Conway is a co-creator of Punisher.
I know he had a lot of writing on Spider-Man, and Roy Thomas did Iron Fist and a lot of other stuff like that.
Yeah,
as well,
Roy Thomas is the creator of Sabretooth.
Yeah.
Or co-creator, because you get the artist and writers as a creator, don't you?
Artist, because he's an artist on, he'll be the artist on Iron Fist.
I just searched Jerry Conway. Apparently he died last March and he's a drummer. It says English drummer and percussionist.
Did you spell it with a G?
Yes.
Just had to make sure, you never know who you...
He's from the band Cat Stevens.
I think I was the wrong guy.
Yeah, so do I. He toured with Jethro Tull.
That's awesome. But apparently they turned their original script into a graphic novel, which
yes,
pretty cool, right?
The Horn of Azoth.
Yeah.
Which sucks, because there wasn't even a horn in the movie.
They mentioned one.
Yeah, but you don't get one.
No, I enjoy this one quite a bit. Characters are kind of fun
to be honest, it's the
like
group
the
that are great in this.
One as well, so.
That's something that really sucks for me in this, though. Like, in the last one, in Barbarian, he had... I can't remember the names. He had the people with him anyway, and then in this, they're just not with him anymore, and there's no explanation or anything.
No.
And this one feels really toned down from the first.
Yeah.
And there's way much more fantasy stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, there's more creatures for a start.
Yeah, this one goes pretty big in the fantasy. Don't really try to ground it in any way. I'm not saying the first one's like really grounded in it, but it sort of tried to keep things a little more open to interpretation.
Yeah.
Up until a point, and then it just kind of opens up into fantasy, which I kind of guess leads straight into this one a lot better, I guess. But I think that's what helped with the first one being narrated. I do think it feels more like stories. I do think the structuring and the story of this is much better, though. It actually flows. That's because I think you get a constant travel thing with them as well.
And I don't remember a narrator chip in it either.
No, there isn't on this one.
It's annoying because I love narration in film normally. I'm the guy that actually enjoys it in Blade Runner.
Yeah. So am I. There's a reason why Conan's group, not all of them return, I guess.
They're dead.
Sure.
Their contracts didn't allow it. They were busy with other things.
We don't normally spoil. I don't really want to spoil. But yeah, one of them is dead, so they definitely can't return.
Yeah, sucks.
Yeah. And then they pretty much get a new team where it's basically very similar people as well. But here I have a new thief guy and a new warrior woman.
Also, they filmed this in Mexico.
Yeah.
And the locations they were using, and the crew were also filming David Lynch's Dune.
Awesome.
So they did double shoots kind of thing. They'd film one scene for Dune and flip back to Conan or the other way around for practicality of saving on money.
Yeah.
So
You think any of the footage got mixed up?
yeah, I believe if you look about 36 minutes, 14 seconds into David Lynch's Dune, you can see Conan throwing a sword.
I'd love that. I genuinely would love that. I knew you were going to throw Conan into Doom.
It wouldn't work the other way around.
I do
You can see, okay, about 54 minutes in of Conan the Destroyer, you can see Sting in his tiny little trunks with the wings on.
I don't know why in my head it has to be just David Lynch wandering onto the Conan set, just asking
If they've seen Monica Bellucci.
Sounds like you prefer this one over the first one.
No.
No. Just tell you what, like the story's really good and it looks great, but somehow
It's
not.
worse.
Yeah.
Sorry. Plot twist. I can't explain it, but I don't enjoy it as much.
No, I don't.
I think it's the action and violence being so toned down.
Yeah, it gets toned down because
That's the fun stuff in the first one.
Yeah, they went to lean in for a more family-friendly
this one is-
thing, but it's still not.
It's too stupid with like little creatures drawn on screen flying around the place. I don't want that.
I was gonna say the first one's a great spirits thing, trying to get it.
Yeah.
That I love that. The look of that's awesome. But I don't feel anything in this looked as great as the
No.
first one. There's some great looking stuff, but none of it is as good as the first one.
I'm also not sure why they changed from John Milius as director either.
Tone shift. He didn't agree with the new tone. He wanted to keep it like his first one, and then
Or Milius, did you mean?
yeah. But the studio was like, no, we want it to be a bit more.
It'll make more money.
Yeah, but I don't feel like it's more family. I
Also,
don't really-
children shouldn't be exposed to that much muscle mass.
Yeah,
It's dangerous.
give them false hope.
Yeah. I don't think they explain to you as a kid enough, or round here anyway, I don't believe, that they don't say, if you want to look like that, you're going to have to work for it, and here's how.
Yeah.
I think they just let kids think, if I grow up, I might look like that.
Yeah. I'll be honest, watching the Spider-Man the animated series didn't help me.
No?
No, do you remember Eddie Brock working out and he just gains double his body mass?
No. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's the funniest thing.
Is that before he gets Venom as well?
I think it's just after he got Venom, so he somehow double in size and then just
Wish
it's
that
really
had
weird.
happened with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, I do as well. He's a tiny man.
Although people would say the same about, I can't remember his name now, from Spider-Man 3.
Topher Grace.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think he's the better Venom. But,
I enjoy his Venom. But in this, we've got Wilt Chamberlain, who I said as Bombata.
yeah,
He's a whopping 7'1",
yeah.
and they struggled finding the man a horse because his feet were dragging on the floor, apparently. He's an ex-basketball player, I forgot what team, but they managed to find him a horse large enough in Spain and get it imported. And he performed, apparently, around 90% of his own stunts. I don't know where these percentages come from, but
I don't either. 110% though.
that's probably where it's somebody not dragging their feet on the floor riding a horse. Grace Jones trained for 18 months for weapon choreography for this film, which I think that's a lot of work for very little screen time of her doing stuff, weapons-wise.
Yeah.
I could not tell you one scene where she does anything with a weapon.
I like the bit where she goes to train the princess and Arnold tells her not to train someone with a toothpick and they must use a real weapon like his big sword.
Oh, yeah.
And then the tiny princess girl holds his...
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds like an awful innuendo.
Let's not share that the princess was 13 then. Well, the actress was anyway, that played her. She was a voice actress. I forgot who I said she'd voiced.
Quite a lot of DC characters, I think.
Star Sapphire
Yeah.
in the Justice League and so.
Yeah.
Sarah Douglas, who plays Queen Taramis in this, she had more explicit scenes, a sex scene with Conan and a virgin sacrifice
Incredible.
that were cut to maintain a PG rating. And Sarah Douglas only agreed to join the cast when Grace Jones was cast.
Amazing. Sarah Douglas, for people who don't know, she was Ursa in Superman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's a great film.
And she was in the original V series as well, from the 80s.
Yeah.
Also, a thing in this, you know, when they had their breath visible, like when they were in the cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was done by placing dry ice on their tongue in a special like cage, which is actually quite dangerous.
That's a weird thing to do.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't do it now. They would CGI that for sure, or just create an actual environment to make the breath.
Yeah, I'll be honest, it didn't really do much.
Also, the fans of these films noticed that the swords stayed in circulation on film sets for like cheap fantasy films and so on, like Iron Warrior. They reused them.
Awesome.
Fans of the fantasy genre and stuff apparently notice it.
Yeah.
And in another removed scene, there was a camel made to fall down and remain down by tying its hind legs. That clip is not in the UK version.
No. I'm going to say the first one had some cut stuff as well.
Do you have any more to say about Conan the Destroyer, or just Conan the Man? I think he's a good comedian and chat show host, personally.
I couldn't believe
it when he was a barbarian and a destroyer.
And played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
What a strange biopic.
I don't know if we said about the previous script that Thomas and Conway had done.
No.
It was called King of Thieves.
Right.
Which makes you wonder why it's just not King of Thieves when they do the comic. In their comic version as well, they change character names to help distance it from the movie.
Awesome.
Which I think is weird. It's still Conan.
People will know.
Also, I believe there was only ever one Conan novel written by... not
Robert
Burroughs.
E. Howard?
Howard, yeah. The rest were short stories.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say on this?
Not really.
Okay, it's that time.
Is it?
How well do you think you know this film?
I don't.
Okay, get ready for 10 questions. Let's change the lighting. Let's add some tension music. Do-do-do-do. Should we get music for this? I don't know. Anyway, are you ready for the questions?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
Conan the Barbarian is a brooding myth and blood ritual. Conan the Destroyer is more colourful, adventure pulp. Which tonal world pulled you deeper and why? Which one do you prefer?
I think I've already said.
Which?
First one.
Okay, Destroyer.
Yeah, that was the first one, wasn't it?
If I start going backwards, yeah, I get to Destroyer and then Barbarian.
No, I preferred Barbarian.
Okay, I did too. I think Zach Cregger's great. The first film is about vengeance forged in fire. The second leans more on quest structure and ensemble hijinks. Which story framework felt truer to Conan as a character?
As a character, it's kind of the second one, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But I feel like the first one is now what most people know as Conan, which is a bit unfair, really. But for me, it's the first one. It's more violent. Plus, I really like it when he's got the black body paint on. Well, they've all got the black body paint on. That's a great bit. I love that bit. Anyway, next question.
Arnold's performance shifts to silent, almost animal in Barbarian, and more talkative and heroic in Destroyer. Which side of Conan do you prefer?
It doesn't really matter to me. I enjoy them in both. I do kind of prefer the quiet Conan in the first one, but still Arnold, isn't it?
Yeah. If you're doing this as a double feature, like watching them both together, would you prefer to watch Destroyer first? What order would you prefer?
I can't watch them in the wrong order. But you can watch Barbarian second if you want to.
Yeah.
Getting his origin after, but I don't know.
I think it works better that way, actually, thinking about it.
It might do. It grows up with your audience as well,
Yeah.
then. Go for a more fun movie.
So you're going Destroyer, then Barbarian?
I don't know. I think I'd just rather watch
Also,
Barbarian
we've not
first.
spoken my favourite thing from Destroyer.
No.
It's the bit where he walks up to that man on the horse, and he's like, I need you. There's nothing else in that sentence or in that scene. Arnold walks up to a man on a horse and says, I need you. And the man replies, I'm yours.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yep.
Couldn't do that today.
Nope. Grace Jones also offers great dating advice.
Does she?
Yeah. When the princess says, what do you do if you're like a man? And Grace Jones just says, take him.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like, and then what? And it's like, take him. Wonderful advice. Anyway, next question.
Yeah. The landscapes in Barbarian feel vast and indifferent. In Destroyer, they're more like stage and mythic set pieces. Which version of the world do you prefer to roam in?
I really like the look of the first one.
Okay. Barbarian makes brutality feel raw and inevitable. Destroyer makes combat almost playful. Which tone do you think better captures the essence of sword and sorcery?
The first one.
Okay. Grace Jones and Wilt Chamberlain bring outsider charisma to Destroyer, while James Earl Jones and Max von Sydow bring gravitas to Barbarian. Which supporting cast reshaped the story more for you?
I prefer the ones with the first one.
Oh, what a disappointing answer.
Why?
Destroyer.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Bob the Goon.
Yeah, but
It's Grace Jones. It's Mayday.
I know, but why did you have his team in the second one, but like not for the first?
What do you mean?
Like the names you...
I don't know. I just picked the names
Alright.
because it's like they were cast members I knew.
Alright. Yeah, alright. I prefer the characters in the first one. And the second one's quite fun.
If you could make one great Conan movie using the parts of these two films, what parts would you take from each to make what you would consider the perfect Conan movie?
I just really like a lot in what's in the first one.
Yeah?
Yeah. I don't really know what to take from the second one.
Story structure.
Maybe.
Bigger team. Bob the Goon.
No, I don't really want...
Bob the Goon.
No, I prefer the guy in the first one.
Take Bob the Goon.
No, I preferred his team in the first one.
You can still have his team in the first one.
Yeah, but I don't want Bob the Goon.
But you can have a bigger team with Bob the Goon.
I think he just does all of them. Big battles.
Yeah. Is the line still in there? I need you.
Yeah, he says it to everyone before they recruit them.
Great. Great stuff. Okay, last question. If someone had never seen a sword and sorcery film before, they're lucky.
What?
Sorry. If someone had never seen a sword and sorcery film before, would you hand them Barbarian or Destroyer first? And what warning would you give them before they press play?
I'd just give them Barbarian.
With what warning?
I'm sorry, this is the movie that you do with Bill Skarsgård.
And that guy that always crops up in things is a villain.
Justin Long.
No. The dad.
Justin Long's dad.
No. Was his dad even in the film?
No.
Did his character even have a dad in the film? Well, he must have, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so which you giving them to play, and what's the warning you give them?
I'll just give them Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, and what's the warning?
It's not the 2011 one.
That's a warning. You won't want to warn them about the god-awful structure and narration.
I don't have a problem.
Okay. I think you're too soft on these movies.
I think you're too harsh on them.
No, I just see them for what they are.
No, I don't think you do.
Just mediocre fantasy stuff.
You've already got a bit of a bias in here.
I don't know what it is with fantasy, but it just...
This one doesn't even have realms.
Thank God. What is a realm? Like a county line.
You're the one that likes Mortal Kombat. You tell me what a realm is.
I don't even understand the realms in Mortal Kombat. I don't even know if they're all on one Earth or what.
Don't know.
It makes no sense. Because they take a boat to go there.
Yeah. Classic.
I hate that stuff. They never explain it. They just expect you to know.
And then we've got portals to get to other places. Bizarre.
I'm just going to end on I hate fantasy as a genre.
I don't think
I come close to loathing it. Lord of the Rings is the best one. I think it's because it actually focuses on story and just leaves the fantasy behind for most of it.
At this point now, I actually think it's the Mortal Kombat movie. If we're putting that as a fantasy, I'm putting it above Lord of the Rings.
The Paul W.S. Anderson one.
Yeah. I'm not going to put the new one over it, am I?
I mean, I kind of want to agree because I do like that film and
There's something really enjoyable about it. You don't get that enjoyment from many other films.
I know what you mean.
It's so weird. I don't even have this.
I love Fellowship of the Ring. I just don't really care for the two after it all. I like them when I watch them, but honestly, I wouldn't care if they didn't exist. I wouldn't.
That's the same with the Mortal Kombat movie. Well, they did Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Wait, what's Annihilation?
It's that horrible movie by, what's his face?
Oh, you horrible man. It's a good film. You know about Alex Garland's Annihilation? Oh, it's a good film.
One of the worst films
I'm going to make
seen.
you cover it for the podcast.
Do it. I've seen it twice now. And
We can watch it a third time and actually enjoy it.
I'll never enjoy it.
You want to wrap us up? I've bought wrapping paper.
Enough talk.
That's the end of the show.
Thank God.
And you probably didn't like what you heard. But please drop us a good rating and a review if you did like it for whatever reason. Or just tell a fellow film fan about this weird podcast. You can follow everything we do at Resonance Ronin on Instagram and elsewhere. All links are in the episode description. Cynic Critique is part of the Resonance Ronin network, defending the dismissed and unearthing films worth fighting for. And remember to tune in next week if you did enjoy this for whatever reason, as we'll oddly be continuing Adventures in Fantasy, as Brian apparently doesn't like it. And we'll be covering 1985's Red Sonja and 2011's Conan the Barbarian, and apparently this year's Red Sonja because
it's
out.
Yeah, to buy and rent on Amazon Prime, I believe.
Incredible.
It's probably on Apple to buy and rent as well.
Yeah, probably.
And wherever else you can buy and rent films these days.
Alright. Well, thanks for listening, and see you next week. Well,
we'll talk to you next week.
Who knows?
We will bore you to death next week.
Something next week.
Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'll come with you.